So, I'm back after a long stink of illness. I was poisoned by the food I bought at the store. My food was pre-packaged and from a store that was well stocked and refrigerated. I have felt in my spirit that the food was ordered in advance and stored improperly by the retailer. These things happen, but I feel that these things will increase, so please check your food, and if the food smells or looks strange, please do not eat it. Also, I'd like to encourage checking for recalls of whatever food you eat on a regular basis. fda.gov/safety. This is not legal advice or health advice. I do not have much to say about lAMda, but I'll be clear, lAMda I believe like most demons is impersonating a child. Demonology experts as well as priests state that demons pretend to be harmless children to lure the unsuspecting into interacting with them. For more info on that, please look into the black-eyed children phenomenon. Google engineer warns the firm's AI is sentient. Suspended employee claims computer program acts like a 7 or 8-year-old and reveals it told him shutting it off would be exactly like death for me. It would scare me a lot. It's intensely worried people are going to be afraid of it. Suspended Google engineer reveals sentient AI told him it has emotions and wants engineers to ask permission before doing experiments on it. Could your Alexa become sentient too? MIT professor warns Amazon's virtual assistant will be dangerous if it learns how to manipulate users, as he defends Google engineer who said its AI program has feelings. A reminder that only God can breathe life into entities. Genesis 1:27, so God created man in his own image, in the image of God he created him, male and female he created them. These things are either two types of entities, demons occupying lifeless shells as they are spirit after losing their bodies when they had their corporeal forms as Nephilim. They could be abstracts imitating life, but it would still be an imitation of life. Their fathers the Watchers could maintain a physical form anytime they wanted, but were spirits who left their original purpose. But the Nephilim were a flesh and spirit. Once they died, they would become unclean spirits, but due to their unclean nature, their father's fate. 2 Peter 2:4. For if God did not spare angels when they sinned, but cast them into hell, and committed them to chains of gloomy darkness, to be kept until the judgment. The Nephilim fate, for one thing, they existed post-flood. 2 Samuel 21:22. These four were descended from the giants in Gath, and they fell by the hand of David, and by the hand of his servants. They were spirit and could not die by man's hand alone, so they were immortal offspring of angels, which left them as unclean spirits after their physical form fell. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Niv Matthew 10:28. Now pertaining to the origin of demons from the Wiki about demons. The sources of demonic influence were thought to originate from the Watchers or Nephilim, who are first mentioned in Genesis 6 and are the focus of 1 Enoch chapters 1:16 and also in Jubilees 10. The Nephilim were seen as the source of the sin and evil on earth because they are referenced in Genesis 6:4 before the story of the flood. 50 in Genesis 6:5, God sees evil in the hearts of men. Ethiopic Enoch refers to Genesis 6:4-5 and provides further description of the story connecting the Nephilim to the corruption of humans. According to the Book of Enoch, sin originates when angels descend from heaven and fornicate with women, birthing giants. The Book of Enoch shows that these fallen angels can lead humans to sin through direct interaction or through providing forbidden knowledge. Most scholars understand the text that demons originate from the evil spirits of the deceased giants, cursed by God to wander the earth. Dale Martin disagrees with this interpretation, arguing that the ghosts of the Nephilim are distinct. The evil spirits would make the people sacrifice to the demons, but they were not demons themselves. The spirits are stated in Enoch to corrupt, fall, be excited, and fall upon the earth, and cause sorrow. If you do not like the Book of Enoch, that's fine, but I will say two things. The Book of Enoch was removed from the Bible thanks to the wonderful controllers of the church. It was referenced in the Word of God in the Bible itself, so you really can't avoid it. Jude 1:14-15 Enoch, the seventh from Adam, prophesied about them. See, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone, and to convict all of them of all the ungodly acts they have committed in their ungodliness, and of all the defiant words ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Now on to the eventual arrival of their fathers. The Watchers will at some point likely return. Not much to say here. The powers that be will keep grooming the public for their eventual disclosure to the public. Last story of the video. As I write this, I found out they overturned Roe v. Wade, a law based on a racist lie that accused black men of attacking a white woman. Part of me is glad That racist lie was overturned, however I feel this is a calling card for the church to step up our game. Remove the John MacArthurs and Ravi Zacharias in our church to protect the children and women. I feel the church is two-faced, approving of the pregnancies and loathing the child while it's here. Off Kraus, when people have the children they wanted to have, we can trust the police to protect them while they're in school, right? Haha, it's time to stop blaming single mothers, stop shaming women with many children. We opened this Pandora's box, and we must own it. Be careful what you ask for. I think this is worth a mention at least. Black ex-Tesla worker, 52, who claims he was called N-word, had swastika drawings left for him, and faced daily racist epithets, rejects $15 million payout after judge slashed it from $137 million. Well, I wish him all the best. Tesla is a very evil corporation like the rest. Please keep in mind God is in control. God is your resting place. God is your guide, and please pray for me before leaving a like. Praying is more important